Hello, crypto YouTubers. This is coinpicker.us with another update, and I'm really happy to say that if anybody has been paying attention to some of my recommendations about pulling out of the market, taking profits early on, you've completely missed this shellacking. But a lot of us may have stayed in the market, and I want to tell you where I think things are headed thus far. On a weekly basis, sad to say, we have further to fall. Period, end discussion. That's my opinion. Sad to say, we have further to fall. All of my indicators are in basically complete agreement that we have further to fall on a weekly basis. I want to emphasize that on a weekly basis. We are a little bit oversold in the stochastic RSI, but that can remain so for a little while. But you know, some of these indicators like the CCI is not telling me we're going to have a radical drop necessarily from here. The balance of power could also reverse, but the EFI is definitely saying we have some downward momentum. There's no doubt about that. So that's still in play. It could remain there for a while before it reverses. On a daily basis, however, the news is better because on a daily basis, we are an extreme oversold. We're beginning to see an up leg forming. We've dropped way below the moving average, and we are definitely in rebound territory on a stochastic RSI. As you can tell, though, you can stay there for a while. So I'm not ruling out some more downside, but the reversal is built in. We're going to get a spring leg up, and for those of you that are traders, this would be an opportunity, and we're getting very close to it. I don't want a bottom call, but I would say, you know, we're definitely getting very close to it. If we look at the entire chart, what are we at right now? 413. Okay, so there's a little bit of bounce happening, and if we do it on a 7-day basis, just to get a clue, yeah, we got a little bit of springboard off of what amounts to about 350 billion. We popped up here, failed again, and now we're down, trending in a range. And actually, what my indicators say is that we are trending in a range. This is my custom, I call it the TCMC, so the total crypto market cap indicator, saying we are trending in a range. I want you to notice something that's kind of interesting. Notice what happened right here, where this orange line is the 20. It's the fastest moving average. The minute it crossed the second fastest, which was right in this range, we ended up going back all the way up here. So it gave us a pretty good reading. And then now it's crossed back down. I mean, once it curved over, we knew we were, or began to flatten out, actually, is where the best way to read it. We knew we were headed somewhat down. But the bottom line on it is, you know, we're in a long-term market, and the name of the game is riding out the down leg intelligently by pulling money off the table, which is what I've been guiding all the people who subscribe to my channel. And by the way, please go ahead and hit the like button if you want to continue to see this kind of analysis, and hit the subscribe button to let me know that there are people out there who are interested. Also, I strongly encourage everybody to go to coinpicker.us. It's also linked in the description below. Go to coinpicker.us and you can sign up on my list and get very detailed reports that also list specific projects that I say, okay, this project, if you buy in right about now, you could ride it up for a nice leg. There are only 2 projects that I would say that about right now. 2. In the past, I usually did 10, but in this kind of a market, very few. So that's the technical update. Now, something else is coming down the pike that I'm going to be presenting, and I think anybody who is a serious investor as well as a trader is going to really want to pay attention to this. And that is a way to fundamentally evaluate what a cryptocurrency is worth. How do you do that? Well, these days, nobody really knows. I think I've come up with a method. I'm not saying it is the answer. It's just my answer. And I think it will be useful for anybody because we can apply it across all cryptocurrencies and get a good, real relative picture. But the bottom line on it is, if we take a look at the dollar to Bitcoin trade, Bitcoin is definitely oversold at this point. It looks like it's beginning to pick a bit of a bid up. It's oversold here. It's also not significantly in long-term oversold here, but it is in an arena where it would begin to reverse. I put it that way. So there may be some more downside, but we definitely have a pop coming. Let's put it that way. Definitely have a pop coming. And Ethereum, let's check out. Now, Ethereum is kind of interesting because Ethereum has just recently started to lose ground to Bitcoin. This is kind of interesting. We are now headed down in terms of, we're going to go probably back, and this is a relative basis, so Ethereum priced in Bitcoin. We're going to drop back down to the moving average. That almost looks like a foregone conclusion. Definitely sellers in control. We're rushing very quickly to gain more power in the sellers range, which is what this means here. And we've crested in the stochastic RSI. So it definitely appears as though we are going to see Ethereum drop back relative to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin sort of assert itself. It's not too surprising, because I think what's happening is people are basically pulling out of the market. Where do you normally go? You go to BTC. You don't go to Ethereum, you go to BTC. That's very often the trading pair. So it's not a total surprise. This is on a daily basis, and on the weekly basis, as I recall, I think it's about the same. Yeah, on a weekly basis, we're definitely overextended, although we don't have the downward trend yet. Definitely overextended here. We are beginning to see the downward trend in the selling portion. EFI is trending down, although the buyers are still in control, but it looks like it's trending down. And we've been in this territory too long. We're probably about to crest over. So on a weekly basis, I can see it happening as well. So Ethereum is not the answer 100% right now. You're going to get a pop out of Bitcoin. That's my expectation. Alrighty, coinpicker.us. Have a great weekend. Don't even think about crypto. Go ahead and read my reports if you sign up at coinpicker.com. I will keep you updated, but I'm not expecting any supernova trades right now. I'm personally looking at different areas, so to speak, for trading. But I do see that we are setting up for a great run in the not too distant future. So coinpicker.us, and I will talk to you tomorrow.